Morning, everybody. I wanted to talk to you about the topic of how to sell anything without selling. And before you think that this is about some sort of like sales pitch type stuff, it's really not going to be about sales. And that's why I wanted to preface it with it's not about selling in the traditional sense, but rather how to sell anything without going for that, like doing it the old school way. This is kind of the new school way of selling is what it is. And when we're selling anything and we're asking somebody to buy from us, whether it's a book, a course, a program, a car, a microphone, a phone, a camera, anything, we have to first impart vision to those that we are talking to, that we are selling to. Impart vision. When you're watching a TV commercial about a cell phone or a soda, they are imparting vision to you to see yourself using their product. Meaning, if I'm watching a commercial that is about any product, and start to pay attention to TV commercials on this. Start to pay attention to advertisements. Start to pay attention to some of your favorite products. Specifically, I want you to look at your favorite products. When they are selling to you, they're not actually selling. They are imparting vision of you personally using their product and what your life will look like when you hold it in your hand. Whether it's an app, maybe you're going to use an app to find a car. You typing in the app and looking up something. They're imparting vision to you of you typing in the app what you're wanting to do. They're imparting vision to you of what your life will look like then on the other side of it. And when they do this, they are trying to make you feel certain and have absolute certainty inside of you that you will get exactly what you want on the other side of it. And that certainty is I will feel happier. I will get the car I want at a good deal. So a commercial will show, I just saw one the other day. It was an app that you look up a car and it showed the guy found a car at a deal. They're imparting vision of you using the product and certainty that it will work for you and their company by doing that. And so whenever you're selling anything, one of the worst approaches to selling is actually selling. And I'm not talking about manipulating people through scripted means of like asking questions about their family and all this stuff, this false relationship marketing type stuff. What I'm talking about is pure, honest, down to earth. And if you are selling a product with integrity, something that you believe in, something that will help somebody, the only reason that they have not bought from you already is they can't see themselves reading it. They can't see themselves in their mind what their life will look like at the other end of buying your product. And they aren't certain that they are going to get exactly what they want on the other side of it. Those are the only reasons people don't buy from us, or they just don't like you. That's another one. Or they just like there's a lot of other reasons people don't buy, but these are some of the, let's say they are a target customer, they do like you. If they're not ready to buy already, the only reason is they're not certain of what it is, what they're going to get out of it, the vision for their life after they buy it, and what their life will look like and be transformed to on the other side of it. And one of the best examples of this is Coca-Cola commercials. Now, we know that product is not good for us, but in their commercials, they make you feel like you are going to be on a beach somewhere, happy, with friends if you drink Coca-Cola. Or it's Christmas time. If it's Christmas, they have the same Santa Claus ads every year. And this is what I'm saying. This is how you sell something without selling. And so our responsibility, especially if we're selling something that can change somebody's life, especially if it's something that will literally make them a better person after buying from us, it's even more important to have confidence that A, I know what I'm talking about. B, I am certain that if you buy this from me, you are going to get exactly what you want. And you may not even know what that is. And so that's also imparting vision. They may not know what that is. When Steve Jobs sold us an iPhone, we did not know that we wanted a full computer in our pocket every day that did what that iPhone did. But he imparted the vision of having that in our pockets. And it started with the iPod, imparting vision of having 10,000 songs in your pocket or whatever that number was. And then it went up to having a camera and a word processor and a web browser and all of that, a full basically computer experience in your pocket. And that vision was imparted to us, and hundreds of thousands of people bought those phones, and then dozens of competitors popped up. I don't think we would have Android if that step wasn't taken first. If we weren't moving in that direction, we may have something else at this point right now that might be similar or different. And so when you're selling anything, it's not about selling and saying, hi, would you like to buy my product? If their answer is no, then don't try to force somebody to be a yes. But if they are your target market, which is great because you can use stuff like Facebook advertising and lookalike audiences to find your target market specifically. You can use any number of tools and your copy to disqualify people, as far as you don't want to force somebody that's a no to be a yes. In fact, you kind of want to disqualify the no's right away. You actually don't want to have a no come through your sales process. If they're not the right person for your product, I want somebody that's the right person for my product. And so it's not about manipulation. It's about imparting vision. And like I said, if you have something that's going to change somebody's life for the better, impart vision of them being a user of that product. Somebody that has bought it. You need to help them see in their mind's eye what their life will look like after they receive it, they use it, they consume it. And then from there, let's say you're selling a conference that's like a spiritual conference, or like, because I do a lot of stuff like that, marketing for conferences and stuff. What I tell people is you have to let them see the vision of their life after they come out of that conference and being in the conference, and how their life and how it will spread out to impact the world around them after they come to that conference. Because if we're just selling it based on the features, people don't really want to buy features. And when you're just trying to sell features, you're trying to convince them that your features are the best. Instead of convincing them, it's about imparting vision into what their life will look like at the end of it, and certainty that they will get exactly what they want on the other side of it. Now, this is how you sell without selling. There's no sort of like sales mojo to this. It's really about having confidence and belief in yourself, in your product, and then imparting that to somebody else when you're selling. And this is what I believe, if people, especially those that have products that are going to change the world, did more of and had the confidence in A, themselves, and B, didn't let the noise that's in their head impact what they're sharing, we can impart vision for stuff that will change the world and help people. And we can help influence the world around us by, it could start as simple as just selling them your product, your essential oils, or your book, or even a free ebook, or a conference, or a DVD, or a car, for instance. If you buy a car, it's anything like that. This applies to anything. And so don't be afraid to sell. Don't feel like you have to go out there and sell and manipulate, and that it's like this thing. You don't have to do it the old school way, the manipulative way. Be real, be authentic, be down to earth. People would much rather buy from people that they can relate to and are down to earth and honest and true than somebody that's trying to sell them. And when you can do that impartation, that confidence comes across a lot better. You can tell right now when I'm talking to you right now, I am confident about what I'm saying here. I don't have a product to sell you right now. I may in the future. But this right here, I want to actually sell you on the concept and certainty that I have that selling this way works. And that's what I'm trying to sell to you right now without selling, is certainty that if you can be authentic, be down to earth, have confidence, and impart vision to people for what their life will look like at the end of when they buy your product and use and consume it, and have certainty that they will get exactly what they want out of it, you won't have trouble selling anything. And then have that come across in your videos. Have the why come across to people, why they should buy from you. That why will sell itself. Your products will literally sell themselves when you just talk about and start imparting vision to people for what their life will be like as a consumer of your products. And if you start with that, it'll have little tentacles that come out from there. You might have 5, 10 different sales pitches, quote unquote, that you could come up with, different angles. You might have 5 target customers that might want to buy your product. Now, how do you impart that vision to those 5 different people? You see where I'm going with this? This is the first step of that. And once you can get this and just practice, you do it every day. In fact, we do this every day with things that we're not selling, that we make money from. When we tell our friends about something and refer them to something that we love, when you share my page right here with somebody, you are able to impart vision of what a follower of my page might do for them, for instance. And maybe that is something I could, invite you to do. Share this video. Share my page with somebody. Leave a comment. Let's start a conversation. I love the comments that are coming in right here. And I really am realizing this is confirmation for me that I need to press into speaking this, teaching this topic more. And I'm growing myself through my process of learning kind of, what my niche is with you guys. But I know this, that if you're selling something that can help impact people, make their lives better, and change the world, have confidence that what you're offering is the best thing out there. It's the best thing. And don't be afraid to impart that vision to people. Show them what their life will look like as your customer. And in the end, they're going to get exactly what they want. They will be happy. You'll get a good review. Good reviews and 5-star reviews are great. I mean, that's what, as a business owner, that I would hope for every time that I open my mouth, every time that I'm selling something, a 5-star review. You'll get a good review from them, and you'll feel good inside. And from a purely monetary standpoint, you'll make a lot of money doing that. If you're selling something, you'll get more resources to then invest into your business to grow it further. So I hope this inspires you guys. I'm going to keep doing more of this sales type topic about being authentic, not being manipulative, but rather be authentically imparting vision with confidence and stuff like that, because I know that this is going to change people's lives. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll talk soon.